Hey, what's up? It's Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, and you know what time it is. It's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. 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 And for what?
So 6 o'clock opened up our third album, Awake. It was our first time actually making an album with any kind of notoriety or success behind us. After the aforementioned snare sample issues I had with Images and Words, I came right out of the gates with a real organic snare sound. So the opening to 6 o'clock kind of kicks that right into gear. So the intro to 6 o'clock is one of probably my most famous drum parts. And here's the crazy thing about this drum intro and the drum pattern. I gotta give Kevin Moore the credit because 6 o'clock was a song that Kevin Moore brought in. He demoed it on his own, but it was in a very, very primitive form. And he had a drum machine, so it was just a drum loop going do, ga, do, ga, do, ga, do, ga. But of course, I sprinkled it with all kinds of hi-hat and splash embellishments and doing different things with the splashes and the chinas. So I'll take credit for all that stuff. But the reality is it was based off of a drum loop that Kev had. One of the more notable things in this song is the use of voices and samples, and that's something that myself and Kevin Moore were both really into. Being a film fanatic as I am, it was a fun creative outlet to have that kind of element in the songs, and 6 o'clock was the first time that it was really in the forefront.
Slaving away there night and day, 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. And for what? 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. 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 And for what?
One of the more challenging parts in this song is the 6 o'clock in the Christmas morning part where I'm going so it's obviously taking that drum machine loop pattern, but you know, doing a very, very fast double bass pattern and using the stacks as well. Even with Dream Theater, with these kind of prog songs, I always, you know, infused some of the fast double bass stuff, some of the more metal approach to the drumming, and hearing that kind of stacks fast double bass pattern wasn't the sort of thing you heard in prog music back in the early 90s. So that's one of the more challenging parts of the drums in this song. So I haven't played this song in quite some time, actually, having not been in Dream Theater for the last 13 years, and then I don't think we had played 6 o'clock for many, many years before I left the band. So it's been, I don't know, maybe close to 20 years or so since I've played this song. So, of course, all of my drum parts are not going to be identical to the studio version, but I could have said the same exact thing if I was recording this 20 years ago, because I've always been the type to literally just wing it. So, you know, here's a good example. I'm going to play through the song, and, you know, what you hear is what I'm playing right now. And each time it's like, you know, it's like a different song and a different experience and a different, like, musical expression. And that's how I like to play. That's how I like to create. That's how I like to play live. And it's just my style and the way I roll. Well, that was 6 o'clock, so I guess it's now, what, 6:05? It always bothered me that we didn't make this song exactly 6 minutes. That was a missed opportunity, but there you go, 6 o'clock.